have been for months.
Those weren't the same texts we were getting from them in December when they wanted to remind us about how white Iowa and New Hampshire were, and just wait for Nevada and South Carolina, and it's a less white.
Exactly, but these numbers show, as you just pointed out, that it is a lot less, 30%.
Without a doubt. And they have made Nevada and South Carolina, the Clinton camp has, part of this firewall, noting that this would be a challenge to Sanders, who's run in very white Vermont. How he does with a more diverse electorate, that's one of the keys we're watching tonight, and indeed, this will be a more diverse electorate.
It sure will. Very interesting numbers. We'll be watching as we see how those numbers break down among the candidates.
Yeah, Nevada, a much more diverse state population-wise than either Iowa or New Hampshire. That's an excellent point. I want to go to Brianna Keeler right now. She's over at Hillary Clinton campaign headquarters. What are you hearing over there, Brianna?
Yeah, and the real story on that, Wolf, is that the Clinton campaign is banking on a minority of Hispanic voters, but a very sizable minority here in Nevada. They're looking back to 2008, where they had 15% turnout, and they're hoping to hit that mark again. And their big play for this demo is so evident today in how you see Hillary Clinton spending some of her final moments and how you see the campaign equipping some of these caucus sites. For instance, just this morning, Hillary Clinton on Univision this morning making a play for Hispanic voters. And then we also understand that there are bilingual precinct captains for the Clinton campaign stationed at a number of caucus sites. So while they're managing expectations about what is going to happen here in Nevada, you look at those data points and you can see just how much they are banking on this key demographic and hoping to hit that 15% turnout mark that they had in 2008.
And Brianna, quickly, once the results are in, we will hear from Hillary Clinton, right? She'll make some sort of speech.
Yeah, we are expecting to hear from her, and it's actually not that uncustomary for instance, a candidate to then head off to the next spot, but Hillary Clinton will be heading out of Nevada very quickly, heading to Houston, and she'll be at a historically black college, really with an eye towards South Carolina, important especially if she doesn't do as well as she'd hoped here in Nevada today, Wolf.
We're anxious to get those results, Brianna. Thanks very much. Everyone's anxious, Jake, to get the results.
That's right, Wolf. And of course, Hillary Clinton in 2008 won about 64% of the Latino votes, so she's really counting on Latino voters to turn out for her today in Nevada. Let's talk about some of these results. Now, Paul, obviously, this is just initial entrance poll information. It will be updated at 3 o'clock Eastern, so we can't bank on it as if it's 100% factual, be getting more data. But that is a stark difference, 70% liberal versus 30% moderate to conservative. When Hillary Clinton won the popular vote in Nevada 8 years ago, it was 55% moderate to conservative Democrats.
Right. It's an enormous shift, as you point out. And it's the two things that are going on in the Democratic Party. Frankly, two things going on in America. We're becoming more diverse racially. Right now, that seems to benefit Hillary. She's got stronger appeal so far in the polling with people of color. But young people are becoming more liberal. Way back in the dark ages, when George W. Bush ran against Al Gore, Gore carried the youth vote by 1 point. Okay? David Axelrod's boss, Barack Obama, carried the youth vote by 37 points. Young people just more liberal. A lot of that is the president. They like this guy. They've rallied to him. And but within the party, though, they're going to look for the most liberal person. Bernie has appeal. It's really true, and he's a terrific candidate. But some of it is he's got an audience that was ready for him. Young people have a more favorable view of socialism than they do of capitalism.
Democratic socialism.
Well, as opposed to Republican socialism. I never really got that.
I don't know what it is.
But he had an audience, right? And that's one of the most important things. It's not just that he's created this. It's that this is authentic. The base of my party and the young people, that part of my base, has become much more liberal. Hillary's going to have to deal with that. Bernie's taking advantage of it.
And Bakari, Hillary Clinton last night kind of seeming to give voice to a little frustration, saying at a rally, hey, look, I'm not out there talking about giving away a whole bunch of free stuff. I'm talking about actual practical solutions to these problems. Specifically, that seems to be aimed very much at Bernie Sanders.
Well, it is, and I think we have a race, and I like to couch it as it's about dreaming with Bernie Sanders versus dreaming with your eyes open with Hillary Clinton. You have what's very practical versus what we want to achieve. But I've always said, in order to embrace Bernie Sanders, you have to somehow believe that he's more transformational than Barack Obama. And that's a hard sell to voters of color, which is why when we see these exit polls and we see that you have an uptick in Hispanic voters, that you have about 30% of the electorate, it appears, about 29% being non-white voters, it's going to bode well for Hillary Clinton.
All right, we'll hold out there. Nevada is turning out in a big way. Huge